Hello and welcome back to another video, and I've got another Steelbook unboxing for you today, and it's one that's going to turn your hair white, literally turn my hair white. Well, obviously it hasn't, but this one will turn your hair white, I promise you, because it's Subway with Christopher Lambert, or is it Christophe Lambert? I don't know, doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's turned his hair white, or possibly blonde, but you get the idea. And that's the front of the Steelbook, with the title there and the sort of fluorescent tube that he holds up at one point in the film. Maybe they're going to have a lightsaber battle, who knows. But let's just have a quick look at that. I'll go into the content of the film shortly, but I did review this years ago on Blu-ray, which was my first time seeing it. That's a character called Fred, who's played by Jean-Hugues Anglade, probably best known for Betty Blue, and also I always recommend this Brackwell, which came out about 10 years ago. The first season, it ran for 4 seasons. Absolutely brilliant, madcap brilliant. I mean, I'll be honest, when this came through, I couldn't remember the plot of this one. I've still sort of to rewatch it again, but what I do remember is the plot was quite mad. But it was a bit of insanity always helps. We'll just go through, because we have I'll get into the inside of it in a minute, but what we also have, it comes with a sort of card that goes on the back, so when it's sort of on your shelf, I don't know, you sort of put it in like that. It doesn't connect to or anything else, but you could get a bit of blue tack and put it on there. And then it's got all the information on there, which I'll just go through. But that's a picture of Mr. Lambert with his fluorescent tube. So, well, just because it's necessary these days, you know. I mean, I'm only 29, but what can I do? Yeah, the readers come on to be able to read stuff. So, Luc Besson's second feature is a stylish urban odyssey, which helped to consolidate Besson's reputation for unique, visually creative cinema. After stealing sensitive documents from a mob boss, Fred, Christopher Lambert, takes refuge in the Paris metro, whilst hiding. Actually, yeah, sorry. So I said he plays Fred. So he's not Fred. Fred's Christopher Lambert. So I forget the name of his character in that case, but we'll get to that in the review. Don't worry. So after he steals sensitive documents from the mob boss, he takes refuge in the Paris metro, whilst hiding in this labyrinthine and surreal world beneath the city. Fred attempts to blackmail the mob boss's wife, Helena, Isabelle Adjani. She is stunning, absolutely stunning. There's something else she was in the 80s. And of course, I've forgotten my other phone to look up stuff while I'm recording this. I will look it up and put it in the review, so I'll give you an excuse to read the review, as if you'd need an excuse. Anyway, so he blackmails her into exchanging money for the documents. As Fred's bond with Helena deepens, and as his life interweaves with the denizens living in the shadows, the police and the mob come in from all angles. In terms of the extras, on the first disc, which, well, there are 3 discs inside, which I'll show you, the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc 1. We've got, it just says new extra, the making of Subway. No footlongs. It doesn't say that. And then there's a Blu-ray disc 2. So the main extras, the main set of extras are on just a second Blu-ray disc. So you only get 1 4K disc, but you got the film in 4K. So what else do you need? So we've got separate interviews. One with Jean-Hugues Anglade. Interview with Sophie Schmidt, editor and co-writer. Interview with Didier Grosset, assistant director. Interview with Didier Nayet. Apologies if I'm mangling these names. He's the assistant. Let's call the whole thing off. Assistant set designer. And also another interview with Michael Jonas, discussing Arthur Sims, singer of It's Only Mystery. And then in terms of the content below, in terms of the film rather, it says for the 4K disc, well, both 4K and Blu-ray, will be 102 minutes. That's 1 hour 42 minutes. The film's in 2.35 to 1, and the region for 4K is A, B, and C, so it's basically region 3, and then the Blu-ray is a region B only. So, but I don't know, all what's it, all region multi. I think are all the Blu-ray players multi-region anyway, or is it 4K player? I have no idea. But I'm using a Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player. And for those of you who like a catalogue number, we have OPTUS B4632. So OPT for Optimum, then USA, B for Blu-ray, not USB for plugging things in, B for Blu-ray 4632. And then to show you what's inside, see, there's the two things together, and then we take, so we've got 3 discs. First one is just the 4K on its own, which is, there's a 4K there. That's the Blu-ray equivalent there, so it says feature and special features. Special features again for the first disc, just being the making a subway. And the other Blu-ray is just says special features, so no more than that. And then, as I say, we have Mr. Lambert and Mr. Anglade on the back. And then inside, when the discs are taken out, we've got Isabelle Adjani there. Absolutely stunning. Nothing on this side, sadly. That would have been nice. So once you've taken those discs out as well, then we can see them outside. It's not raining for a change in Manchester. So yeah, it'd be nice to see something on the other side. So when, yeah, you can put these discs in and then you're not covering anything up. And there we have it with the discs back in the box. And I've got my glasses on. Ah, don't I look learned? Anyways, so we've got that, and we've got that. You put it all together and pop it on your shelf and watch from time to time. So, what do you think of this film? What do you think of Luc Besson's films in general? They're all ace, aren't they? This one, let's say, is a bit mad, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like on a second viewing. Because like 2009 when I watched it last time, so it's been quite some time. Always good to revisit these things, especially in a higher definition. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all the notifications, and cue fluorescent tubes. There can be only one.